Hey there, YouTube. Um, it's your boy Ozzie. Today, I'm just gonna give you guys a quick review of my Titan Stryker Ryde. Um, I do apologize if the microphone sounds loud or there's wind and all those kind of disturbances. But anyway, yeah, I want to give you guys my opinion about this road bike here. I bought this bike about a month ago, about a month and a half actually ago. So I've rode it a couple of times, both short and long distances. Short distance, I mean like 18 kilometers, and the longest distance I've rode is 104. All this information I recorded on my Strava. So if you guys want to, get into, find out more about, how I've been riding, you can just go on your Strava app and just check on my account. Um, my username is just the same as the YouTube channel here. It's a successful Ozzie, so you can just get to check my average speeds and all the stuff. So all those activities have been recorded while I was cycling on this bike here. Now, what I can tell you guys so far, what I know about, Titan, it's a company that manufactures bikes and all these accessories. I mean, if you want to know more about it, I've shared the the link to their website so that you can actually see their products, the bikes that they manufacture and all the stuff. But anyway, in terms of road bikes, Titan has got different, I don't know if I should call series or whatever. There's the Valerian series, which has like different bike ranges in there. There's the Switch, and then there's also the Stryker, which this bike falls under here. So under the Stryker series, there's the Stryker Ryde, which is this bike here that you're seeing. It's regarded as a beginner's bike actually, for those guys that want to get into road bike cycling and all those sort of things. So it's more like a beginner's choice. And then there's the Stryker Sport, which is above this one, the Stryker Comp, and then there's the Stryker Elite. So again, if you want to know more about these bikes, the description, the link to them is just on the description just below this video, so you can actually go onto the website and actually get into reading about the details of each series. Now, getting to this bike, what I can tell you so far about what I know is that its weight, it's around 10.9 kilograms, which is quite around average to high depending on people's opinion about road bikes. The material, it's aluminium. The frame, it's aluminium right there. It's very hard and rigid, so in terms of durability, this bike goes a really long way. Like if you get into a fall accident or whatever, there's a high chance that the frame will remain intact. I believe this part, it's carbon. I'm not sure. You can find out more about this on the link that I was talking about if you want to get into detail about this bike. The speed is 7, and I believe this 7 is derived from the number of discs here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's a 7-speed bike, baby. Now moving to my experience with the Titan Stryker Ryde. Like I said, if you go on Strava, you'll see my activities. Now, because I'm still fairly new into cycling, I would say, it's a great bike. I've rode heavier bikes before, mountain bikes, so to actually transition from those type of bikes to this one, it's like, wow, it's mind blowing. But I know there's actually, lighter bikes, faster bikes out there. But from my opinion, I would say that for starters, this is a good bicycle. Some of the challenges I experienced with this bike is actually getting the right saddle height. Oh, this was a nightmare, man. When you buy this bike, they'll actually measure the length from, I think, around the bottom of your foot to your hip area, and then they will use that measurement to determine how high the saddle height should be. That's that. So I found out that the actual height that they've set up for me wasn't suitable, so I ended up having saddle sores. There's a lot of videos about saddle sores from GCN and other YouTube channels and how to actually prevent them. So I kind of like took time to teach myself on how I can actually adjust this saddle height to my own preference. But so far, this is the setup that works for me. It's a little bit tilted to the front, this part, so that I'm sort of leaned forward, so that I reduced as much weight as I can from the back wheel to generate power and climbing and all that stuff. Yeah, so today I actually did 44.8 kilometers. Yeah, and my average speed was 28. All this information is on Strava. Let me just see if I can show you so that you can see for yourself. Yeah, it's 44.84 kilometers, and my average speed was 28. That's fast, man. If you go into the analytics, as you can see, the time was always moving all the time. So if you go into average speed distance over time, you're still gonna get this figure here. So all that was using this bike over here. If you ask me about my opinion about this bike, once again, I'll say go for it, man. In terms of budget, it's affordable. It's amongst the cheapest bikes you can actually get. I bought it like 7,800 pula here in Botswana. Which translates to around, I don't know, around 600 US dollars if you're in the US. But this varies, I believe, from one shop to the other. So yeah, anyway, yeah, that's the bike, man. Looks really great, durable. It's a strong bike. Once you get the right saddle height on and other adjustments to suit your riding style, then you're good to go, man. All that you just need to focus on to get fast is becoming more aerodynamic, how to how to pedal, when to get off the saddle, technique when you're climbing, and all this sort of stuff. Fueling up, getting yourself hydrated, all this stuff you can get it on YouTube from other YouTube channels. So yeah, man, good luck.